We are just cruising down a side street. Yep, those are our brakes.
No, safety of people.
Seems bumpy, but
Louder.
not so bad. Ni hao. Oh, the car's slowing us up. Jeddah. We're going now to a home, a little courtyard in one of the hutongs. It's pretty narrow, as you can see. I don't know how these guys, I don't know how wide these things are. A river.
You gotta say ni hao.
People fishing on the other side.
People.
This is really a cool little street.
Xi'an Lake.
Xi'an Lake? Ah, okay.
That's good, Rebecca.
This is neat with the little, great little street with the trees coming down over the top.
Peace to the world.
They drove the landlords away.
Catherine. Alleyway here, down one of the hutongs, you can see there's like a number of Beijing family dwellings. You come on down the alleyway. More. There we go. Looking up the hutong. Going in that one. Interesting building. Tile roofs. Stucco's coming off the wall. That's what it was. Let's go on in. Remember we put this up at New Year's? Isn't that cool? There we go. Park their bikes right here.
Because when the family is not so enough, not so wealthy, they only afford 2 houses. So they never make a door along a house. So just that way.
Got a little squirrel, pet squirrel here.
Mr. Zhang is the owner of the house.
Mr. Jiang? Here's the owner.
You want to see this girl?
You may take a seat here.
Is there another one out there too?
Ni hao.
你好，你好。
Here we are inside. Oh. This is his daughter's bedroom. She's 20. It's her little desk. Case there. Some animals. And over here, because Beijing's so dusty, that's actually, probably can't tell, but that's her computer. So dark in here. The one little window in the room way up high. Closet. You come on out here. This is the kitchen. We got a little bike with a truck bed. There's a stove. Sink. And a piece of wood. I don't know what they do that. Maybe that's the chopping board.
I think so.
And that's how they get the cooking gases out of here. And just divided by a glass screen. Thank you. It's out in the courtyard.
Okay, let's go this way.
Go in this room here. This is the master bedroom. Wall of cupboards. On the bed. And out the window. A nice view of the window there. There's a little clock. Over the bed. Got some plants. And some windows. Fish compartment here. This actually is where he paints. He's won a medal for painting. Looks like a little orange tree. Propaganda board. And this good old commercial, see here? They're advertising something that kills cockroaches. There's the cockroach croaking. But these apparently are slogans to clean up the area and do various things. You know, I wonder if they're raising these for anything other than... Cool. Somebody's keeping birds up there. A nice view across the lake.
It's not high, it's near.
Summer they walk around with these umbrellas to keep the sun off them. Starting to think it's a little status thing too. Nicer umbrella, the better off you are. Kind of a neat pagoda over there. If I can get in on it. We're jigging around because we're in traffic.
Go home, Dad.
No, we're just gonna go along here for a while. Into that lady's place there.
Where's Jane, Dad?
Jane's back in the bus.
So what time are we going to go back on the bus? Go in the bus. Hi.
Yeah.
It's me, how Rebecca, not five. Remember that. What's that? It's me, how. Me, how.
There's no work going up this hill. Hope this is fun to look at later.
Yeah.
Because it's sure fun to do. Guy could get used to getting pulled around in one of these.
We're going, Dad.
We're following these people. The van just like ours there. Here in China.
Dun,
Except
dun,
it's
dun.
green.
Dun, 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 dun.
Get a little more wealth on this street.
A little.
Trees hanging over everywhere. I love it. Oh, isn't that cool? A pavilion here. This was the prince's house. And there's the little prince himself. This is a garden that they used to come and hang out in all the time. Unfortunately, right now they've got the water out of the pond. They're fixing it. It's fixing the wall over there. But in its day, it's probably really fun. We're going to go down really cool in here.
France more healthier? Put a fish in there?
I don't know. Through there, a little red here. Whoop. Thank you. Going down here. Now this is cool. I haven't seen any decorating like that. It's kind of painted to look like bamboo. Very fancy. Very fancy. Just went through a traditional Chinese tea ceremony. And it was very complicated and extremely interesting. And everything was tiny, tiny, tiny. You had to smell it, and finally they wanted you to taste it. Of course, we're having trouble doing that. And there's the little brown teapot. For so long I thought was simply decoration. You see that? That's actually what they used to brew with. Of course, Catherine loves this whole stuff. 6 o'clock in the morning in Beijing, and we haven't seen much of a wreck when there's a lot of traffic. Well, here's what happens when there's almost no traffic at all. A couple of taxis ram into each other.
Yeah. Car broken.
Slide.
But you know, after 2,000 years, the wooden chair brought a long time ago just left the trace on the floor. Original floor is the brick. This is not taped by the archaeologist. This is the original one. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show you. Like that. Each number represents one trail trip. There are 27 trail trips in this pit. Archaeologists sure. According we will unearth more than 6,000 soldiers from this pit. According to the density of each trail change, and we also believe among soldiers and infantrymen in this pit. And I told you, in this museum, we can unearth 8,000 warriors, and most warriors we unearth from this pit. This is the largest one. 6,000 warriors will be unearthed from this part.
There's still soldiers in this.
Yes. Oh, there's nothing. First is that's the solid. Yeah.
Those over there look like they have armor on.
Yes.
Okay, see their difference? These up here in front, they're the front guard. They're low ranging. They'll get killed first. They put their prize fighters, prize warriors further back. You should get in every row there were 4 horses. And a chariot. The chariot was made of wood. They're still
Terracotta is a French word means fire.
they were all fired.
Oh yeah, the reproduction is something like that's just for tourists. It's like different colors. Some people like bronze ones, but in the museum, most of them just look like that. No,
You're gonna restore all of
in
them.
the factory, they made copy. They just copy the museum. This color, selling paint stuff, because the people's name, they believe terracotta wears colors like that, not color. Another. And another welcoming to the guests. At that time, not tourists. So today we just you keep this tradition.
China have apple.
Yes, China has
romance
that.
affair.
I'll help you. Tang Dynasty, guys. We're in Xi'an, and this is the wall around Xi'an. That's been here since the Tang Dynasty, long time ago.
This look like a chessboard. It's very regular, and we have 4 direction streets. One is North Street, East Street, West Street, and South Street. So the whole city look like a chessboard. Every street is in hospital, horizontal or vertical like that.
Yeah. And that's the bell tower, you said?
Yes, built in 1984.
So is this a Xi'an city wall? Stretches for a long ways. Let me see if I can get that on. Just goes, and goes. And this is the moat as well. Into the distance. Just goes and goes. Going the other direction. City wall. And the moat. Xi'an. And some guys you might know. Hello, Becky. Who do you see? Who do you see?
No one.
You see anybody, Becca?
Yeah.
Is Catherine in the van asleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smile for me, you. Thank you. It's the view from the airplane as we land at Chongqing. See the mountains there? It's kind of misty still. That's typical. Here we're coming in on China Northwest Airlines from Xi'an. It's really pretty if you could see it, the rivers and the terraced farms. See if I can focus in a little on maybe too much. Some of the countryside. Look at a little bit more. This is Rebecca's home territory. Well, original territory. Look at all those terrace farms there. Really pretty. It was not this clear the last time we came in. In fact, the last time we came in, we dropped right out of the mist to land at the airport. Little cemetery there. They're working the fields, and here right out of the sky, the airport. Well, we're back at the Chongqing orphanage 4.5 years later, and that's where we first saw him up there, and this is where she is now, our cute little girl. And that's Marie, she came over to help us last time, long hair. About 300 children in the orphanage now, and we're going to go on in. I don't remember seeing that the last time. Funny how your memory's a little confused over the years. Those are probably accommodations. We're just getting some pictures. I got way too much of this kind of stuff the last time, so I'm going to cut it off. They're building onto the orphanage, and it was supposed to be open for Children's Day, which is June the 1st. And this is probably a new part. Cool. That's the orphanage director.
So her nanny is called and the boys is He Dai Pi.
Oh.
It's just the second word is different.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's close.
Does she still work at the orphanage?
Boy, this room has really changed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's still.
Can you see me in that?
No.
She went to see whether she was here or not, whether we could see her or not.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. We just discovered her pin. Her nanny. Isn't that great? We had no idea.
他现在已经不知道你是谁了。
认不到了哈，你认不到了哈。哎呀，那个相片我一看着都晓得了哈。我因为你看我不知道还有他的相片的。Rebecca, come here, please.
He wants to be able to buy the candy, I think. The orphanage, and the girls are giving candy to him. Here you go. This is some candy that Maria got. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys are so cute. You're
What they
precious.
said, what they said is thank you.
Can you see? Who's that?
你就帮他写一个嘛，哈，随便写几句话嘛，希望他好好学。
在我办公室写嘛，记到我办公室要提醒。
写正开点哈，写看或者喊看哈。
You guys are cute
Yeah, they are.
and so well behaved. How old are they? About 2 or 3? Yeah, she's cute, huh?
哎呀，认不到了，娃娃好可爱。他走的时候才14个月，从2个月他哪里还记得到？
没得记忆的事。
好大双孩子。
他如果30岁也能干你干。
他好高嘛，5岁半，你看他
好大双
高。
脚哟。
好高啊！
我觉得气候环境还是有很影响。
The kids are cute,
他
aren't they?
性格很好，他喜欢在外面呐。
You're crazy.
他完全是没记不到了，没记忆的了。
We tell her thank you for loving her and taking such good care.
谢谢你。
That's right, here's the new building. About half done. Well, it's kind of a weird shot, I know, but this is similar to a shot I did before, except you could see past the trees. There's a little guy gardening over there. And there's some of the accommodations and classrooms. But I know I've taken some of this video before. It'll be good to compare. Back around this way. To the orphanage. The movie star again. Gets all over the place. Isn't that cool? This is how you come in now. On in there. And then that's the new orphanage building right there. Right here are red pandas. They're fully grown, these little babies. Excuse me, Jeffrey. Get in on it. Isn't that cool? I'm having a little trouble with little panda of my own getting in the way here. There you go.
They prefer bamboos. And their favorite is apples and sweet potatoes.
Apples and sweet potatoes.
Yeah, and they like sweet food. They're not vegetarian.
There's one of them climbing around up in that tree. Let's see if I can find him. There he is.
He's eating just breakfast.
Isn't that cool? Yeah, that's kind of playing with each other. Move pretty quick. Yeah. Red panda. Like those ears. What are they eating? Here we are again, Chongqing pandas. This is actually the cage or place where we went down. Yeah. The last time, and you can't go down anymore. That's another time, I suppose.
Is that the mommy panda?
Yeah, that's the baby panda. And this one is about 2 years old. And this one is we bought it from Chongqing, from the zoo in Chongqing. And we also have one baby. It's about 1 year and 10 months old. And they try to make arrange marriage for this one and the one. And this is Jiao means charming, double charming. And that one is Qingqing means double celebration. Baby is charming.
He's coming out.
You like panda? You like panda?
Oh, getting a little bit more to eat.
Yes or no? Yeah. Is it good? You want to go in?
Okay. Sugar canes here. And he prefer bamboo.
You want me to go in? No.
It's better for the baby.
Eating me up. No.
Until the grandpandas they're 8 months old.
Come back. There he is. It's Lao Fu.
Yeah, Lao. Yeah, Lao.
Turn around, dude.
He can eat the
Whoop.
panda.
That's his tail out.
You can see the tiger.
There you go.
Look, can we see the tiger?
Lao Fu at the Chongqing Zoo.
What if they just like throw in a gazelle or something?
It would heat up pretty good, wouldn't it? Turning into a camera hand. He's coming our way! Did it. Did it. I'm watching. Oh boy. I'm getting him.
In 1992, there are 4 baby tigers were born in the zoo. But at that time, the mother refused to feed them. And one dog was used to feed the 4 tigers. But after about 2 months, and the tigers, they grew much bigger than the dog. But which attracted.
Come on. These are wild dogs. Isn't that kind of cool? Asiatic dogs. It's like coyotes, yeah. Woof, woof, woof. The lion up close. Got this.
Yeah. And if you want to take a picture with the snake, 5 yuan.
5 yuan. Okay.
That's okay?
That's okay.
How do you like that, Jay? Hold his head, hold his head. It won't hurt you.
Tell me you're gonna kiss it.
Hold it. Hold his head.
Hold the head.
There you go. Yeah.
No.
Somebody get a snapshot. Yeah, it's a good. We are having a nice little lunch over in Chongqing here. What kind of delicacies do we have here, you guys?
Apple stuff.
Stuff. A lot of it was excellent. Let me take you out the window here. We're way up high. Got a bird's eye view of Chongqing. Been raining today, and I'm going to sweep slowly over. Hopefully it'll focus across these buildings, because down there is the river. It's the Jialing River. I'll try and go in a little bit. And it's going to be really hard to see, but there's a bridge over there somewhere. I don't think it'll pick it up. Nah, I'll come back. But on a good day, this would be fascinating. This little farmer here is going to let us come to his house. We just drove out into the countryside from Chongqing. I think this is the place right here. Get out in the fields. You can see he's not wanting to wear his shoes. He's been out in the paddies. And we're heading back down the hill. I'll let you know where we end up. A porter coming up the hill. They're taking their produce to market. Over here, we got down in the bamboo. That's the farmer's house we're going to go see. Recognize those peaches? We're not even in Georgia. This is an idyllic scene. Little rice paddy here. Over here is a little local inhabitant, if you'll move. See him back there behind that? Chicken. Lady's up here working in the fields.
She is picking the peaches.
Oh, she's picking peaches. All the farming's done on the hillsides and terraces. There we go, down the muddy path. That's Jimmy, our guide. Going down to the farmhouse. Clan Baron makes its way down the muddy path here. Let me tell you, Rinda is in her element. Wanted to do this for a while. Licking feverishly away. This looks really neat. I'll come back and give you the panorama. Misty day, of course, as it always is. As we said, there aren't dogs here, and I don't think they're raising this one for a meal. Uh-oh. Yuck. Tim took a spill.
It's a slippery, be careful, yeah.
Oh, I got a little schoolwork going on here.
Catherine, stop. Stay here,
Cleaning
Catherine.
up.
It's slippery.
Look at our books inside. Little thing. Cute little chair. Yeah, go ahead. Sit down.
Take your fingers up.
There you go. There you go. Your tiny little chair. Looking out on your view. Cool. Is that great or what? They don't use them at this time of year because they're already planted. And when they're planting, this boy's in the rice paddies.
No.他那个一般都没取名字噻。有这个手游吧？不是，他这有没有单独给他取名字？没得。主要是用来耕地的噻哈。哎。那他那种老了啷个办呢？比如像那种。老了就杀。
nó xài cho cái sự đó xài. Đấy, nhiều thứ tôi thấy là quỷ nó cái xào trên thứ nhiều thứ nó xài.
都是冲那种水的。
哎，
这个一天工作了，你才还给他杀。So I just asked him, if they become old, they will kill, and then we'll fix the meat. Yeah, they will take the. I said, what a shame, they're working so hard working when I was young, and we'll kill them for the meat, for the beef.
Yeah.
I say it's unfair, huh?
Well, they don't care, do they? You want to touch the buffalo? She's tough. Yeah. Where's Becky? She's about as far away as she can get. You want to touch the buffalo? No. Just gave some candy to this little girl. She's 4.5. This is an awesome sight. Misty.
Those power lines going through it.
Catherine, don't fall down the hill, sweetie.
You think?
Sweep the valley and then go in close. Is this cool or what? I don't see anybody working today, but somebody working down there.
Where?
Blue shirt.
The rooster?
Like these two little buildings here.
That brown pond in it.
Did you hear the rooster?
I did.
Check this out. Little delivery here. Look at that, isn't that great? Guess who's running down the road to get the picture? Rinda! Silk factory. Waiting for the cocoons. Come out in June. They just gave these guys some candy.
Gummy substance. And makes them loosen up.
Go. Alrighty, we're about ready to get on that. We go on a cable car across the Yangtze. Costs us 1 yen 50 for a ride across. Yuan, sorry. 3 yuan round trip. And you get 8 yuan to $1, so that's a pretty good deal. There we go, the journey has begun. Oh man, some of these buildings look so old. Bet you those steps have been there a while. Amazing. It's a view you don't often get. It's all just kind of grown. That looks like an old tram track. Okay, we're about ready to get over the water. And that's it, we're going to be over the water now. This is the Yangtze. Brown, and that's the river we'll be cruising on. Looks like there's a lot of water in it right now. Oh, I see. Intruding on somebody's Sunday afternoon here. On his little porch. And there's the other side. That's where we're going to back. That's the main island of Chongqing. We are at the dock side. Remember many years ago I have a tape where it stood up here and couldn't even see the side of the river because of the fog. Well, things have modernized a little bit. The fog's lifted a bit today. And we happen to be standing next to the ship we're going to be going on. But he's clean. Look, guy having a relax there.
Son.
Nice fishing. Boy in Chongqing, the Xi'an boy. Baby's out much. Oh, there's a little baby. Right here is the confluence where the muddy water of the Yangtze comes together with the green or the blue waters of the Jialing, and that little boat right there, that tug, is just now crossing the line. I don't know if it's going to show through on the video or not, but you can see it real good in real life.
So the two rivers together.
That's how you get up and down in style, down to the dock, all the way down there. And over here, much to our interest, got some small boats. I wanted to zoom in, try and get their number. There you go. 4N, all the way to Tibet. Apparently you can go another 250, 300 miles further upstream. And this little sign over there says how many, I can get a picture of it, how many days to when the dam's finished. There it is, 720. Here's a sweep of the Chongqing skyline here, or at least one bank, the mountains in the background. Here we are on the banks of the Yangtze, and they're building a ship. Looks like they're building it right in the middle of nowhere. That's not the first place we've seen that either. There's several places they slide the materials down the side here. Gangs of welders. Interesting operation. Banks of the Yangtze. Kind of hard to see the mountains up in the distance because of the fog, but these little towns along the banks, lots of industry. Except this one's not such a little town, it's going to be a big town. We're just wondering how far up the water's going to come. I know it's going to be real high in some places, but how many of these buildings are going to be close to the water or covered? Opposite banks here. I think that's neat how that rises up.
You may ask, but you can use a sensor.
It's a cool waterfall. We're just past Fuling. We're about 15 minutes further downstream. William, he's going to fly a kite here. Oh, maybe not. William's flying a kite. Whoa! This is Lily Ann, Becky. We met Lily Ann and her family. They live in Decatur. Suzanne's the mom and Tao's the dad. Pretty interesting. They got their truck. They're loading up. I don't know what it is, but they got it all the way back into the water. On the shores of the Yangtze by this huge factory. Look at that. Long thing. And that will probably be underwater. Got the Chinese flag and a little waterfall in the background. There's lots of these waterfalls flowing into the Yangtze. Anybody you know? So she needs catching us up here is one of the hydrofoils. Jimmy said they were Russian made. Big engines in that thing. Over here, coming down the side of the river. Wonder how far those have come to get to the water. Sitting on deck, having a little ice cream. So funny. Just got off the ship. I think we're going up to Ghost City. I'm not real sure. And walking along this neat little street here. Part of our the afternoon mahjong club here. Have a shave in there, eating. What are they playing?
How happy are you? So you also pay 10 yuan to him?
Yeah, take my picture, bye.
He say $1.
I like this little street. Really cool. It's school here.
Kindergarten, huh?
Yeah.
In the painting.
Yeah.
This way.
Tourist center. Yeah, really. We're going up through this gate here. Here we are inside this area.
What is it?
Getting ready to go up here.
C'est ce qu'on voyait du bateau.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the steps. Yeah, in those days, the villagers climb up
Hard to see in there.
towards it.
It's a bat. It's a symbol of good luck in China. Right here, we would be underwater. This whole area for another 100 steps or so is going to be underwater. Going through this gate here. Come, baby.
You can do it.
It's our encouragement for Rebecca. Climb up here. I'll show you later.
Mom.
You made it?
Yeah.
Got a lookout over the Yangtze River here, which will of course be up to where we are now. When this all floods, little town will be completely covered.
Oh, it is the level. The water level 175.1 meters on the door.
Oh man, the
Yeah,
water will be
it's
to there.
So
This
all the
is-
below will be dry.
This is where, right here, how far up the water will be. Everything below there is going to be covered.
All the buildings.
Wow.
Yeah, will be pulled down. And the tiles, the bricks, and the stones
Yeah,
for
you don't want
building
to
will be
lose it.
reused again. Yeah, where? The new city.
That's
People, yeah,
the new city where they're going to.
But
A good bit different
yeah, 2,000 residents
over here.
are in the new city, but they have their little business in their in this old town. So they come back down here to do their business, to the money. Yeah, 175.1 meter is the normal level. It is only the normal, but the high is there. 177.
This sign right here,
Yeah.
177 meters, will be the high point that the water rises to. Right there on the side of the hill. Picture of a grandma and a little baby there.
Is it?
A nice stroll along there, wouldn't that be fun? Buddha. Happy Buddha. Oh, there's a little building. This is cool. This is still part of that temple. It's going to be underwater. Into the pagoda. Doing a great job. Well, there goes Mama Becky. Becky's found a baby. Show me the baby. Where is it? This is where they used to come in the old days when they were having trouble having a baby. Come up to this Buddha and hope that it would bring them good luck. Top of the tower, we're here. And there's Andrew and Kenny. What you doing down there, bud? That's a ways down. What you looking at? Whoa! Down the rock. Hope this doesn't give anybody vertigo. Kind of making me dizzy. Of course, this is all part of the town that'll be underwater. Back down there is our ship. Just climbed all the way up here. A little lion friend. Andrew's making his way up here.
I think she has to climb on next.
More? Oh my goodness. Fly like a bird. Isn't that neat? New Cities has running water, electricity, and gas. And even a hospital. Cuties right here.
Cuties?
Wow.
More like sprouts.
A temple right there. Let me see if I can pick her out.
Oh my gosh!
There she is.
And it's corny jokes.
It's inside that temple where we are right now. Very cool. And as Andrew points out, our favorite instrument. Yeah. This is very cool. Hi! Look who I found. This little area here. Isn't this neat? They're getting a little bit more in-depth tour than we are. Steps and they go to heaven. If you climb over here in 3 steps, they say you go to heaven. My little beauty's trying to get themselves into heaven. Don't fall over there. Spencer, you gonna try and come over? Okay, I'm ready. Call out your number. 1. That's 1, right? 1. 2, 3, no problem. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, Tim's easy into heaven. You going to go, Andrew? Yeah, working in the field.
Oh, make him work, Rebecca. Tell him to work. Work. Right. Work right. Oh, no, he can't share that. Hold that right.
Kids running around. It's hard to see through the trees. The noisy kid with the trumpet, where's he gone now that I'm taping? Somebody we know? Descending steps. Cool kids. Cute little group of girls. Say ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. Little street. All of this will be underwater. So it's kind of cool to catch it. Look at this. We found all these kids. Done for the day. Ready to go home from school. Aren't they neat? We are. The kids are coming home from school. Hi. Hello. These things, they were just hooked up alongside our boat here. But that's what these things looks like. Don't know if we can get in there. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that neat? This is where we just were. Get a little zoom in. We were all the way to the very tippy top. All the way up. Wave at the guy.
You still look really good.
Another shot of the temple. The whole thing will be an island for a couple more years. For the city on the banks of the Yangtze. We were just remarking that the view that these apartments have pretty darn expensive here in the U.S. Let me just sweep around here and I'll give you the view that they have. I don't know if that'll show because I'm up into the sun, but can you imagine?
And then of course there's another two water markers to tell you how high the river will go up here.
Shows you how high the river's going to go.
On our left hand side there's a small, actually not very small, it's a pedestrian suspension bridge. This bridge is going to be dynamited. It's a temporary bridge. The reason they were building the bridge because in 1995, October 28th, there was a Canadian, they did a tightrope walking across the gorge. Because so many of you may notice to your right hand side, I will give you a Chinese lesson. There are a lot of ancient inscriptions were carved into the rock face from different dynasties. And the oldest one is around 800 years old. Of course, some of the characters are too old, so even me, I cannot read it to you. But fortunately, I can read one sentence, which means the Clay Gate is the most majestic scenery in the three gorges. And all the wooden boats pass this area very quickly. So that's the only one sentence I can read. And you may also notice besides the red characters, there are some characters painted in green. That's the name of the entrance, Clay Gate. And there was another one painted in green. That's the name of this gorge, Xi'an Gorge. Built by the people during flooding season. So those trekkers, they were pulling the boat, against the current through rapids. And those trekkers, they were walking on the trekking road. This small footpath was not very old. It was only built in the year 1888, just 113 years ago. The reason I'm saying this gorge is the most.
Sun's starting to hit the top of there. Yeah. Right now it's 6:45 a.m.
Let's look up to our right hand side. We can see a small patch of blue sky. And then on the top of this brown-colored mountain, there was a tiny rock. It's shaped like a horn. Actually, Chinese people gave a name to this mountain. It's called because the whole piece of rock is like a rhino. So you see the horn, you have to use your imagination, of course. So we see the rhinoceros watching the blue sky.
That one's peaks shrouded in clouds. That's neat. Sure is pretty.
I told you earlier, this gorge is only 5 miles long. It's very, very short. And we are almost halfway through.
Here's Andrew, getting his picture. This peak up here is 5,000 feet above.
If you look up a little bit higher, you may find there's another white building. The higher up here, actually you can see there's a guy who's walking up here. Just close to the pavilion. The white building was a building built at the exit of the cave. Because in the future, when the river goes up, the entrance is going to be in the water. So the very gorgeous. Of course, you can tell by yourself.
That second gorge, Wu Gorge.
This is one traditional way of only used in the daytime. In the evening, we just switch the lights on. So it's very easy for the boat to pick up.
See, we're awfully close to the side. It's deep here, but not very wide.
There's always a story behind a fish.